Hey guys, it's Michael. I have a quick update for you on the second stimulus package for Sunday, August 2nd, 2020. We have a lot of important information to cover in today's video because there were a lot of interviews earlier today with Nancy Pelosi, Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin, and White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows. They spoke across a number of news sources, and let's just say they were pointing a lot of fingers and blaming each other for a lot of aspects of the second stimulus package. But before we get started, I wanted to let you guys know that I'll be announcing the $50 free stock giveaway winner at the end of today's video. So if you've watched any of my previous videos and liked them, well then be sure to stick around until the end of today's video so you can see if you won the giveaway. If you did win, I'll be messaging you so I can get your email and then I can send you your prize. And if you didn't win, don't worry, you could still go ahead and get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,400 when you download the Webull investing app, and you can get $5 immediately when you download the Acorns investment app as well. So let's just jump right into it. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin, and White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows spoke in separate interviews earlier this morning about the second stimulus package and what the current stance is on it, when we can expect to receive it, what they're agreeing on, and how much we can expect to receive. They made clear in separate interviews earlier today that they remain very far apart on the next relief bill that would restore expired unemployment benefits for millions of Americans. The key sticking point right now separating Democrats and Republicans continues to be the federal boost to unemployment benefits, which was set at $600 per week or $2,400 per month from the first stimulus package. This just expired on July 31st, and this has been the major point of debate recently. When asked what she would say to Americans who lost their unemployment benefits, Nancy Pelosi said, "Talk to President Trump. He's the one who's standing in the way of that." And using identical language and saying in a later interview, Mark Meadows, who's the White House Chief of Staff, he told Face the Nation the exact opposite. He said, "It's important for your viewers to understand that if you have unemployed people that have lost their enhanced unemployment benefits and lost their boosted $600 per week payments, they need to call their Democratic senators and House members because the Democrats, they're the ones in the way of having those extended right now." So they're both just pointing fingers at each other. Nancy Pelosi, she's saying it's the Republicans' fault and the White House administration, and Republicans are saying it's the Democrats' fault. So this makes no sense. They're both saying they are blaming each other for it not passing, which means that they both want it to pass and they want more unemployment benefits anyways. And on top of this, to make things even worse, in a pair of tweets yesterday, Trump accused Pelosi and Chuck Schumer of blocking desperately needed unemployment benefits, which is so terrible, especially since they fully understand that it was not the workers' fault that they are unemployed and that they lost their jobs. So right now they're all pointing fingers at each other. President Trump says it's the Democrats' fault. Democrats are saying it's Republicans' fault, and people in the Senate, Republicans in the Senate, are saying it's the Democrats' fault as well. So they're both just pointing fingers at each other, getting nothing done, when ultimately they all agree that we need to see more boosted unemployment benefits. With both sides pointing fingers, I want to point out exactly what has happened up until this point. So Democrats have proposed the HEROES Act, which was set to extend the enhanced unemployment benefits at $600 per week through the end of January. And then the most recent development from the Republicans was that late last week on Friday, they proposed a bill that would extend the $600 per week payments in a smaller temporary package that would extend the $600 per week through December. However, the one point right now is that Democrats don't want to pass any bill that is a smaller or a short-term bill. They only want to pass a broad stimulus package that it covers everything: direct stimulus payments, unemployment benefits, money for schools, education, viruses, and testing. They want to have a broad stimulus bill. Republicans did, however, propose a smaller package that would have the enhanced unemployment benefits only. So ultimately, there is some truth to both sides of what they're saying. Republicans did propose to extend these $600 per week payments, but it was in a smaller package. And Democrats don't want to pass a smaller package. They want to wait for a broader relief bill to pass. Right now, the Democrats want a bill that is closer to $3 trillion, and Republicans want a deal that is closer to $1 trillion. Steven Mnuchin says we have to balance the next relief bill. He explained how there's obviously a need to support workers, support the economy, But on the other hand, they need to be careful that they don't add enormous amount of debt to the US economy. They don't want to spend trillions of dollars that won't be used. They want to make sure all of it is needed and is spent correctly, which makes sense. You don't want to spend money, put money in this package that isn't going to be used or isn't needed. In addition to all the disagreements with the enhanced unemployment benefits, the $600 per week or $2,400 per month payments, Nancy Pelosi, she also pointed out another thing that caused a lot of disagreements as well. Nancy Pelosi, who has been pushing for a comprehensive stimulus bill to address multiple economic and healthcare needs, insisted that the Senate Republicans and the White House administration are resisting a public health strategy to attack the virus, which is surging in many states. In her interview, she said that that is still one of the main points that they cannot agree on, and she says that they don't want to attack the virus. However, moments after Nancy Pelosi's interview, Steven Mnuchin says, "I was surprised that Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi said we don't agree on the need to kill the virus." He said, "We absolutely agree on the need to kill the virus. They need to have a vaccine. They need to get rid of the virus." He says this doesn't make any sense. They're just pointing fingers, again, causing more disagreement. So both sides are just accusing each other of a lot of different things right now, when ultimately they both want a $1,200 stimulus check, and they both have at some point proposed extending the $600 per week stimulus payments. So ultimately, right now, the two main, most important aspects of the next relief bill that apply to millions of Americans, they already agree on. The main things that are holding up the second stimulus package right now are all the other aspects of the bill. It's not the direct money that people are actually going to be receiving. It's the money for testing, for education, and all the other little details in the bill. Right now, they are arguing back and forth without what seems like actually thinking. They both want the same thing and are blaming each other, pointing fingers, saying that it's the other side's fault that the bill hasn't passed yet. As a result of this, White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows, he explained on CBS Face the Nation this morning that yesterday was a step in the right direction. They had their 3-hour interview and it was in the right direction. He explained how our staffs are working today. We'll be meeting again tomorrow, but right now, he says, I'm not optimistic that there will be a solution in the very near term. So that is not good news. He still thinks it might take a little bit longer for them to come to an agreement, but the one thing we do know is that they all want to come to an agreement before they leave for the August recess, and that they're not going to leave Washington until they come to an agreement. Anyways, that is just a quick update on what is going on in the world with the second stimulus package and all of these interviews earlier this morning. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and now let's get into the $50 free stock giveaway winner. Thank you everyone who entered the giveaway, and the winner for the $50 free stock giveaway is this person right here. Congratulations. Thank you everyone who entered the giveaway. I'm going to be messaging the winner, so make sure you respond with your emails so I can send you your free stock. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,400 when you download the Webull investing app using the link down below, and get $5 immediately when you download the Acorns investment app as well. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like the video down below, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.